हेलो माय ब्यूटीफुल सोल्स एंड वेलकम बैक टू टैरो शालिनी। मैं हूँ शालिनी टी शोरे और इस चैनल पर हम टैरो, इंट्यूशन, लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन एंड डिवाइन गाइडेंस के थ्रू मैसेजेस रिसीव करते हैं जो शायद आपको इस वक्त सुनने की ज़रूरत हो। सो व्हेरेवर यू आर इन द वर्ल्ड, टेक अ डीप ब्रेथ एंड रिलैक्स एंड trust your intuition. Now, before we begin, please remember that this is going to be a pick a pile, gender neutral reading. You need to take what resonates and simply leave what doesn't resonate with you. Now, honestly, when I started looking into the energy of July, one message kept coming through again and again. That message was movement, because मुझे लगता है कि जुलाई के पहले के कुछ मंथ बहुत लोगों के लिए बहुत स्लो टाइम गया होगा. A situation may have felt stuck, an answer may have felt delayed, or maybe you've simply been waiting for something to change. And what surprises me the most is that July doesn't feel stagnant at all. In fact, July feels like a month where things begin to move. A conversation, opportunities, answers, decisions, and for some of you, a surprise that you genuinely don't see coming. So let's see what July has in store for you. You will now be choosing your pile. So now choose your pile 1 or pile 2. Trust the pile that attracts you first and then choose it. If in case both the piles are calling you towards them, then maybe दोनों piles की reading में आपके लिए कुछ ना कुछ message छुपा हुआ है. Pause the video if you need more time and let's begin. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. Now let's reveal your cards. और देखते हैं जुलाई 2026 आपके लिए क्या लेके आ रहा है इन टर्म्स ऑफ लव, करियर, मनी, हेल्थ, और सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट आपके लिए जुलाई का बिगेस्ट सरप्राइज क्या है. सो लेट्स बिगिन. लेट्स रिवील योर कार्ड्स. ओके, राइट. Alright. Okay, so the first thing I am noticing from these cards is movement. And honestly, I think that's exactly what many of you need to hear today. Because मुझे लगता है कि पिछले कुछ टाइम से आपकी लाइफ के किसी एरिया में आप बहुत ज़्यादा स्टक फील कर रहे हो. नॉट कम्प्लीटली स्टक, बट थिंग्स weren't मूविंग एट द स्पीड यू वांटेड टू. आप आंसर्स चाहते थे, रिजल्ट्स चाहते थे, आपकी लाइफ में आप क्लैरिटी चाहते थे. एंड व्हाट्स इंटरेस्टिंग is that July doesn't feel like a waiting month anymore. It feels like a response month. Things will start responding, people will start responding, situations will start responding, and honestly, that's the strongest energy I am getting over here. Now as I look deeper into these cards, the first area that stands out is emotional life. And honestly, जुलाई फील्स इमोशनली लाइटर देन द प्रीवियस फ्यू मंथ्स. मुझे लगता है कि आप में से बहुत लोग किसी सिचुएशन को लेकर मेंटली एग्जॉस्टेड हो गए थे. टू मच थिंकिंग, टू मच एनालाइजिंग, टू मच ट्राइंग टू फिगर आउट एवरीथिंग एट वन गो. एंड द कार्ड्स आर शोइंग मी दैट जुलाई ब्रिंग्स क्लैरिटी, नॉट बिकॉज समवन comes and explains everything to you, but because you start seeing things differently. And relationship will become easier to understand, a person will become easier to understand, and most importantly, you become clearer about what you actually want. For those of you who are married or in a relationship, I see misunderstanding reducing, conversation becoming easier, और मुझे emotional distance gradually reduce होता हुआ दिख रहा है. For those of you who are single, July feels attractive, not because you're chasing anyone, but because you're becoming more confident in your own energy. And what people notice, and that is when they want to connect with you. Single needs to go out more in July to meet new people. Now let's take your career energies for July. These are telling me that while you've been focused on one area of your life, something else have been quietly developing behind the scenes. I can see opportunities entering your path, I can see progress, and I can see recognition. और मुझे लगता है कि जुलाई के सेकेंड हाफ में एक इम्पॉर्टेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी आप नोटिस करेंगे. दिस कुड बी एन इंटरव्यू, अ प्रोजेक्ट, अ बिजनेस अपॉर्चुनिटी, और इवन अ कॉन्वर्सेशन दैट ओपन्स न्यू डोर फॉर यू. And honestly, don't dismiss small opportunities this month. because one of them feels much more important than it first appears. And naturally, when career starts moving, money begins moving too. Now, the money energy doesn't feel dramatic over here, but it feels reassuring. It feels stable. मुझे लगता है कि कोई फाइनेंशियल प्रेशर जो आप बहुत टाइम से फील कर रहे थे वो ग्रेजुअली कम हो जाएगा. एंड डीलेड पेमेंट्स या डीलेड रिजल्ट या जो डीलेड अपॉर्चुनिटीज चल रही थी, समथिंग विल स्टार्ट moving finally. And for many of you, the biggest gift isn't the money itself, it is the feeling of relief, the feeling that things are finally moving in the right direction. So पैसे को लेके कुछ relief मिलने वाला है जुलाई के मंथ में. Now, one thing I don't want you to ignore is your health, because honestly, I don't think the issue is physical. I feel the issue is emotional exhaustion. The cards keep showing me someone who's been carrying too much mentally. Too many responsibilities, too many worries, things to think about. बहुत कुछ चल रहा है दिमाग में. And July is asking you to slow down. Not stop, just slow down, because your energy needs attention too. So this month आपके usual fitness routine के साथ meditation पे focus करिए. Even if it is 5 minutes of deep breathing, it will help you a lot. And now let's come to the message that surprised me the most, because this energy kept repeating itself again and again. The biggest surprise of July feels like a realization, a truth, an answer. Something suddenly clicks, and honestly, I think when that happens, you'll wonder why have you spent so much time worrying about it, because suddenly the path ahead becomes much more clearer to you. Lastly, now let's check the message from your guiding angels. देखते हैं guiding angels हमको क्या बोल रहे हैं. Okay, your guiding angels wants you to know that you are much closer than you think. The delays are ending. The movement is beginning, and July is not asking you to keep waiting. July is asking you to trust yourself and take the next step, because the energy is finally moving in your favor. गेट मोर इन्फॉर्मेशन. थोड़ा सा अपने आप को मेंटली शांत करिए, थोड़ा सा मेंटली रिकवर हो जाइए. आप जो भी थकान थी उसको दूर करिए, और इन द न्यू फ्यूचर आपका मैनिफेस्टेशन जो भी था वो होने वाला है. द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट मैसेज आई एम गेटिंग फॉर यू इज सिंपल. थिंग्स आर फाइनली स्टार्टिंग टू मूव. नाउ इफ दिस रीडिंग रेजोनेटेड विद यू, क्लेम दिस एनर्जी राइट नाउ by commenting I receive positive movement. And if you'd like to exchange energy with this reading, don't forget to like and share this video. Energy exchange is extremely important. Share it with someone you love, someone who may need this message today. और अगर आपने अब तक टैरो शालिनी को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future readings, guidance and divine messages for yourself. Thank you for spending this time with me, Souls of Pile 1. I am Shalini, and I'll see you in the next reading. Until then, take care of yourself, trust your intuition, and stay blessed. Bye-bye. So if you chose pile number 2, let's reveal the cards for you. देखते हैं what does universe have in store for you. Okay. Honestly, the energy here feels different from pile 1. The first word I heard while I was shuffling the cards was expansion, because these cards, they don't feel small to me. They don't feel slow. They don't feel stuck. They feel ambitious. And I honestly feel that many of you choosing this pile are entering July with bigger goals than usual. You want more. You want more money. You want more success, you want more opportunities, more growth. And what's interesting is that the cards are showing me that July responds to that energy. The first thing that stands out here is confidence, because मुझे लगता है कि पिछले कुछ मंथ में आपने यहाँ पे बहुत कुछ लर्न किया है. आप इमोशनली भी ग्रो हुए हो, मेंटली भी ग्रो हुए हो, और प्रोफेशनली भी आपकी ग्रोथ मुझे यहाँ दिख रही है. एंड जुलाई फील्स लाइक अ मंथ where you finally start seeing the results of that growth. बहुत हार्ड वर्क किया था, बहुत ज़्यादा, अब रिजल्ट मिलेगा. नॉट ओवरनाइट बट डेफिनेटली मिलेगा. Now, what's really interesting that the cards immediately pull me towards career and finance energy because honestly, this is one of the strongest money energies I have seen. And no, I'm not talking about the lottery energy. I am talking about growth. I'm talking about some real growth. The kind of growth that creates long term change. मुझे opportunity दिख रही है यहाँ. I see new projects. I see new clients. I see growth in your business. I also see recognition, and for some of you, I even see a promotion or a leadership opportunity. The cards keep showing me people noticing your work, people noticing your effort, people noticing your value, and honestly, I think it's about time. बहुत मेहनत करी हुई है आपने, बहुत ज़्यादा. Because मुझे लगता है that you worked extremely hard in past few months. आपने किसी से बोला नहीं, चुपचाप काम करते रहे, पर बहुत काम किया. और एक बात जो मुझे repeatedly दिख रही है, don't play small in July because the cards are not asking you to stay comfortable. They are asking you to expand, apply for the opportunity. जो भी opportunity आपके सामने है, start the new project, launch that idea, have that conversation because July rewards action. The more action you take, the more momentum you create in the month of July in your life. पैसे को लेके बहुत strong energy है. And naturally, when career expands, money flows. Now let's talk about finances because honestly, this is where things are getting exciting in the month of July. The money energy feels active, very active. मुझे लगता है कि काफ़ी लोगों के लिए income increase की possibility नज़र आ रही है. For some, this comes through work. For others, through business. And for others, through a completely unexpected opportunity. और सबसे interesting बात, I see your mindset changing. You start thinking bigger. You start planning bigger. You start believing that more is possible in your life. And honestly, that shift alone can change everything. सिर्फ पैसा नहीं आ रहा है, mindset भी change हो जाएगा. Now, while all this is happening, the cards are also reminding you do not neglect your personal life because मुझे लगता है कि आपका फोकस काफ़ी स्ट्रांगली गोल्स पर रहेगा. और कभी कभी जब सक्सेस की एनर्जी स्ट्रांग होती है तो रिलेशनशिप कहीं ना कहीं बैकग्राउंड में चले जाते हैं. द कार्ड्स आर आस्किंग यू टू बैलेंस देम, नॉट सैक्रिफाइस योर रिलेशनशिप कंप्लीटली. पर्सनल टाइम सैक्रिफाइस मत करो, बैलेंस करो. फॉर दोज already in a relationship, I see support, I see understanding, and I see someone cheering for your success. For singles, July feel attractive. You are showing up differently, you are more confident, and you are more magnetic than the past few months. And people notice that and creates opportunity, and that creates opportunity to meet someone new. Now let's talk about your health because honestly, the cards don't show weakness, they show burnout risk. थक जाओगे आप बहुत, ऐसा लगता है जैसे आप बहुत कुछ अचीव करना चाहते हो और आप कर भी सकते हो, आप में वो पावर है. बट रिमेंबर, इवन सक्सेसफुल पीपल नीड टू रेस्ट सम टाइम. द कार्ड्स आर आस्किंग यू टू प्रोटेक्ट योर एनर्जी बिकॉज जुलाई कैन बिजी वेरी क्विकली. ये जब भी जब भी आपके लिए पॉसिबल हो तो रेस्ट लो. स्लीप पैटर्न थोड़ा erratic हो सकता है, सो listen to some soothing music before sleeping. That will help you in the month of July a lot. And now let's come to the biggest surprise of July for pile 2 because this kept showing up again and again. A new opportunity, not a small opportunity, but a meaningful, powerful opportunity. Something that has the potential to change the direction of the next few months for you. And honestly, I don't think you'll immediately realize how important this opportunity is. At first, it may look like a simple conversation, a simple offer, a simple introduction, but this feels like doors are opening for you. And the cards are strongly encouraging you to walk through it. Now, it's time to get the message from your guiding angels. चलिए देखते हैं आपके guiding angels आपको क्या बोल रहे हैं. Universe बताइए मुझे. Okay. Right? All right. Now, your guiding angel wants you to know that you are ready for more abundance, more success, more recognition. So, stop shrinking your dreams to fit your current reality, because July is showing me expansion. And expansion begins the moment you believe you deserve it. So, listen to your intuition, positive रहिए, कुछ ही हफ्तों में changes दिखने लग जाएगा. The strongest message I keep getting for you guys is this: think bigger, act bigger, because July is trying to meet you at a higher level. If this reading resonated with you, claim this energy right now by commenting, I receive abundance. I would love to know which pile you chose, pile 1 or pile 2, and what message resonated with you the most. If you'd like to exchange energy with this reading, don't forget to like and share this video. Remember, it is very important to claim this reading for yourself. Share it with someone you love, someone who may need this message today. और अगर आपने अब तक टैरो शालिनी को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, so please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future tarot readings, law of attraction guidance and divine messages. Thank you for spending this time with me. मैं हूँ शालिनी and I will see you in the next reading. Until then, keep believing, keep trusting, and keep remembering. Sometimes the blessing you've been waiting for are much closer than they appear. So take good care of yourself, stay blessed, love and light. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.